If this capsule history of our progress teaches us anything, it is that man in his quest for knowledge and progress is determined and cannot be deterred. The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time. And no nation which expects to be the leader of other nations can expect to stay behind in this race for space. The moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Reentry An Orbital Simulator. So last time we did Reentry An Orbital Simulator, I showed you guys the docking procedure. But this time, it's expected to be just a little bit different now. This time, I'm going to show you, I don't know if I have all the time in the world to do launch, trans-lunar injection, and docking. Maybe what I'll do for, maybe if I stream in the future, because I'm having some streaming issues, I'll put all three of them into one video, so that way I can show you the entire mission. But I'll do the launch. So like I said, we'll do the launch today. Trans-lunar injection might be in this video, and if it doesn't quite fit, then we can probably fit that in the next video, but we can fly through the launch preparations really fast. Like it only takes a couple minutes to set up. Yeah, we'll do the launch definitely today. All right, so we'll give it just a few moments to load in, because I did update my PC yesterday, and I actually finally got my new controller, actually the repaired left controller, so that's good to know. So virtual reality videos are coming out soon again. So I do know some of the main sources of launch off the top of my head, but just in case I'm wrong, let's time scale to give the loading state. So we gotta let the panel state load. So there we go. So sometimes the panel state takes a little bit to load, but we are all set. So once we hear mission control finished our callouts, we'll be good to start.
Okay, all flight controllers coming up on auto sequence. Booster, how are you? Where go flight? Econ? Go flight. Reentry? Go flight. Southbound? Go flight. Control? Go. Network, you got it all? Got it all? Everything up? That's affirmative flight. Okay. Tony, loud and clear.
Alright, so we are go to start preparations. So I don't know if I'm gonna be repeating myself as I did back in when we did the docking procedure. So I'm gonna say this. So I'm gonna go through. Basic cockpit tools, everyone. So just so you can refresh. So Reentry An Orbital Simulator has 3 space programs, and you can obviously learn about each one. Now, one of these switches that I am confirming, those are the radio band switches, and those require to be flipped in a up-down position. So left click means it goes up and right click goes down. So I want to do on a switch that does not need to be necessary. So this one right here, you can see it's off the limit cycle. If I left click, the switch goes up. But if I right click, the switch goes down. So it's very easy to learn about how to operate these switches. Now like these ones right here, those are a little bit tricky to do. So like in Reentry An Orbital Simulator, if you're flying the command module, you have to like mess with them a little bit. But we are just about to complete the checklist. There we go. Alright, so I want to set this to right. Alright, so we don't want that on. As soon as launch happens, we are going to hit this switch to the upward position. So this is the external camera once again. Now, I haven't fixed the graphic textures on the rocket in the spacecraft itself. So maybe what I think I'll do later, well, obviously I don't know when in the later sequence, but what I think I'll do is that I'll figure out how I can change those graphic textures, so that way it's a lot more easier to learn and do stuff. So we're about 20 minutes. We can time scale. We can time scale the launch. So how you time scale is 1, the time runs normal. If I hit the number 2 key, you can see time scale 2 times, so the clock is counting twice as fast. If I hit 3, so the numbers get bigger and bigger the higher key number you press.
Alright, CMP on panel 2, just verify program 2.
Are we at program 2?
Program 2.
Right there.
Alright, CMP on panel 2, just insert verb 75 and do not enter.
And verb 75.
Verb 75, standing by.
There we go. So there's the crew access arm that just retracted during that final call out. Look at the wait, can we look at the detail? Look at the detail in like that actual ingress right there. That looks absolutely amazing. Alright, so we're about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to launch. I'm going to time scale to about 1 minute left in the countdown. So we're about 1 minute and 15 seconds away. Now I'm going to enable the ascent checklist right now, so that just as liftoff begins. So unfortunately, I can show it when the rocket like ignites its engines, but I cannot show I can try and show the rocket taking off, but it's going to be very difficult because I literally have to flip the switch up. Actually, what I could do is the F keys, F1, F2, all the way to F12. Those have specific, those have specific commands. If I hit F1, so currently I'm in the F seat, F1 switches to the external camera. So just as the countdown reaches 0, I'm going to hit F1 so you guys can see the launch.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal.
Alright, here we go.
12, 11,
I'm going to hit it
10,
at T-minus 0
9.
seconds.
Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Alright, there we go.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Roger, we got a roll program.
Tower clear.
Roger, roll. Complete and mission program.
Alright. So the launch sequence is officially up and running. little bit laggy though. See, it's a little crazy in here.
Mark, 1 Bravo. 1 Bravo.
Alright, so we gotta verify that on propeller dump. Okay, we're about 1 minute into flight.
You're good at 1 minute.
So it will take a while for this velocity to get very close to 0. If you look outside, we're about in the atmospheric line of space. That's if you guys don't know what the atmospheric line of space is, this is called the Kármán line. So we're just at about the Kármán line right now. Yep, so we're about 62 miles above the Earth's surface. I'm gonna turn the lights on to full. It's gonna be very difficult to get it because I did enable all these settings to extreme.
Stand by for mode 1 Charlie. Stand by for mode 1 Charlie. Mark, mode 1 Charlie. Staging status booster, go. Fido, go. Guidance, go. Set for staging, Captain. This is Houston, you are go for staging.
We are go for staging. At about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. At about 2 minutes.
Inboard cutoff.
Or we have inboard cutoff. That's that light right there.
Confirm inboard. Roger.
Alright, at about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm gonna jettison the tower because we're through the atmosphere and it's no longer needed. So I'm gonna jettison the tower. Wait. Let's actually wait for staging and then we can separate it. There we go.
Tower's going.
So now we can see out the windows. Alright, I'm gonna turn the lights to half power. I'm gonna flip these tower jets.
Go all engines, you're looking good. Alright, Roger, you're loud and clear, Houston.
And then manual ATT pitch to recommand. Oh, that was the yaw. Alright, and then we gotta go to the command module pilot seat. We gotta set the systems up over there. Alright, so the second stage is currently performing its burn on the engines right now. Once we get on a trans-lunar flight, we can try. I don't think we're gonna fit docking again. Maybe, but yeah, we can do so much stuff in Reentry An Orbital Simulator. If you guys actually want me to perform Reentry An Orbital Simulator, but like use a different program,
4 minutes.
that was our call out at 4 minutes into flight. If you guys want me to if you guys want me to do a new program, you can let me know in the comment section, and I will let you know when those videos are coming out. Because now that we're back in the school year and like getting back in the routine, it's obviously hard to get used to stuff again. So. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna wait at about a minute. So at about 15 minutes into the original recording, maybe before it's edited, we'll head back inside the cockpit. Let me just do a quick check before we head back outside again. Let me do right-hand seat. I gotta verify the battery bolts too on launch. Fuel cells. Main bus A, main bus B, bat bus. That's in the low volts. Battery C, 37 volts. Yeah, there's a lot of things to confirm while flying the actual command module itself. Like, it's crazy. It's a little rocky in here. So that is the stage 2 fuel, and this is the stage 3 fuel.
Stand by for S4B. Stand by.
Now let's enable these gimbal motors. You can see the Earth is
Mark, S4B to
moving
CLI
up.
capability.
And because the craft is also pitching up, this is because of that, well, I don't know, but there was a reason about this. Here we go, the descent engine. I don't know, but these headphones are definitely killing me. Alright, gotta set all that. Okay. Without a working guidance computer, we would have nothing left. So we cannot hit the key release button, because then that freezes the game and we have to do another free play. Or maybe in this simulation I can just do the launch, and then I can open up a new simulation and we can do the trans-lunar injection. I mean, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I also want to learn how to actually fly the craft properly. One thing I forgot to re-mention was the orbital view. So this is our orbital view. There's the I can switch to the moon. So that's the current phase of the moon. So we're on the far side of, alright, let's get back in the cockpit. Oh, and oh, we just had the inboard engine cutoff. So if we look back, inboard cutoff, and we'll have outboard cutoff very soon.
Okay, booster flight, how are you for staging? We're going for staging flight. Guys, how are you? Go. Go for staging. 11, this is Houston. You are go for staging. Over. Stand by for mode 4 capability. Stand by for mode 4 capability. Mark, mode 4 capability. Shut off.
Alright, stage 2 separation, so there it goes. Third stage. So the third stage is going to propel us into Earth orbit. So that's how much the third stage has left to burn in velocity counter. Now the third stage J2 rocket engine cuts off at about 11 minutes and 30 seconds into launch. Alright. I think what I'll do for the next video is, we can start Project Mercury if you want, because like the entire NASA program started with the Mercury with the Mercury program, and then Project Gemini, and then Project Apollo. So let me just quickly confirm that we can hit everything. Because usually after my recording, like if the recording stops on my computer, then everything freezes in my system, and that sucks. So the orbital view is almost done, but it has to go completely around the Earth. But yeah, I'm gonna go in a different simulation so that I can learn the full launch process. Because I only do half of the actual launch process itself. Okay, we are almost in orbit. I have to look at where we are in orbital perspective. Yeah, it's rapidly increasing. It's in Middle Africa. It's actually pretty impressive. It's gonna appear somewhere on this dark side. Something. Something. I don't know what. Probably something like over Australia. It would actually be really nice. Just over the tip of Australia. I will count that.
Cut off.
All right.
Roger, shut down. Flight fighter, we are go. Confirmed go. You are confirmed go for orbit. Flight guidance, GNM is go. Roger.
And now there's operational error. That means that the computer is frozen. And then we just gotta run. Yeah, the problem is that it pretty much freezes the entire computer. RTS thrusters to make like the Gemini 8 spin. It was actually pretty sick. So if you guys want to do that, you can also let me know that in the comments, because any Steam idea I will certainly take. But remember, it has to be one of the games that I have. And I think that's what I'll do for another video too. Okay, so how we use so probably the first question that you're asking, well, Thundercoke, how do we fire the J2 rocket engine again? And I would probably say, well, I'm glad you asked. If I press V again, that's the view selector, and then I can press C, that's the communications tab. It allows me to toggle the docking target. We use this when we dock with the lunar module, but we're not going to be using that for the video. In the communications tab, you'll see something that says S4B burn planner. If I click on that, it will show us the trajectory to the moon. So I'm going to zoom out. The orange line is the atmospheric return line, so you can see our time to the burn. We can adjust it with the burn parameters. That's right here. So I can literally adjust. The line. So let's select the burn point. So we want just about the trans-lunar injection. And if we look at the moon, that's how... Alright, so we're going to collision course with the moon. We want to get as close to the moon as possible. And then we press execute, and it gives us our trans-lunar injection information. Here we are in the orbital view again. There's the moon right here. I'm going to go back to Earth. Now all we got to do is just set it up. So I can press M, again, brings up the mission pad. And I can go to trans-lunar injection, concentrated. This burn lasts about 6 minutes, so I don't want to have the video freeze on purpose. So I'm going to try and go as fast as I can. Alright, so all we gotta do now is just complete the burn. So I'm gonna time scale to about 60 seconds left. That's register 1 is our time to the burn. And then I don't know what registers 2 and 3 are, but I know that register 1 is a timer. So the S4B is repositioning itself. Now I know it's like pointing into the Earth's atmosphere, but that one, typically the way in spaceflight how to re-enter Earth's atmosphere is that you fire the engine in reverse to slow down and be captured by the gravity of a planet or a moon. And that's the same thing with the request TEI. That's for the trans-Earth injection when we exit the moon's orbit, and the burn planner tool. So there goes the J2 rocket engine. It has ignited. Now there's two ways you can view how much is left of the S4B fuel. You can view the propellant tanks right here, or you could go to orbital view and watch the orbit on the other side of where you're burning your engine slowly get bigger. You can see it's like moving further away from the Earth. But okay, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go get some water, so I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back. Alright, so I got my water, because I'm pretty much gonna be recording Steam for pretty much most of the night. So actually I'm gonna look at the performance. I'll move down the audio tab just a little bit. It feels like it's a bit too much on the parameter system right now, so. Alright. Alright, that's good. Alright, we did the mix tab, so that's all set. Okay, so that's good to hear. Alright, so we just wanted to check the performance. Okay, so we are almost done. We have about a minute or two remaining on the burn. Now, as again, docking wasn't accurate in the last video because of the settings. So before I record the Trans-Lunar injection and docking video combined, I'm gonna have to look at the settings tab again. Okay. Alright, we have about 1 minute remaining on the burn. Let's look at our orbital view. The orbit is starting to rapidly increase. And eventually it's gonna shoot. Poof! It's gonna shoot. It's gonna go past the moon's orbit, but remember, we're gonna actually enter the sphere of influence on the moon. So basically, we're rendezvousing with the moon. I'm gonna stay in the cockpit for the rest of the burn. There's not much time left. We'll shut down the S4B, and we're actually gonna leave the lunar module behind and the third station itself. Alright, we have engine cutoff. Alright, so we're not gonna do that, so this is the switch that separates us from the S4B panels. So I'm gonna hit that. Oh wait, I have to switch to the, where's the command module free switch? I know it was somewhere on panel 1 up here. Free. Huh? It still isn't working. Maybe the docking. Here, maybe the docking procedure will help. But if I hit the 9 key on my keyboard, boom! We have left the Earth and we are onwards to the moon. So if I were to do docking, this would probably be right about here. Again, the lunar module's only about half lit. So that is all I am doing for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Actually shoot me comments about anything you would like me to do. I will certainly do any of them. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.